Welcome. I'm Quicksilvan, and this is a short guided hypnotic meditation to help you submit to your own power and euphoria. If you need to deal with anything, you'll be able to become fully awake and alert easily. But for now, just get in a comfortable position and relax, because it's time to begin. So, to get you in the right frame of mind, I want you to try a simple little exercise. Pull your knee up in your sitting position as close to your chest as you can manage, without forcing so much as to really hurt yourself. I more want you to feel the exertion of stamina, as the more you hold up that knee, the more strains of weight and biochemistry start to build up until it becomes overwhelming, and you can then let the knee move back down. Try this a few times, and then one time, as the knee is going down, I want you to feel yourself moving into a more susceptible state, a more trance-like state. And as the knee goes down that time, you can let your eyes close and you can let yourself open up to my words whenever you are ready. I am always so interested to think about what it means to be overwhelmed. We almost always think of it as a negative thing, but I think there's a lot of enjoyment if you can just slightly reframe your perspective. Being overwhelmed could be compared to being upturned by a wave in the sea. That change of perspective, as the power which was holding you up on your craft suddenly becomes an obstacle, becomes a threat. You're suddenly turned upside down, and the forces which you were enjoying are now turned against you. But of course, the sea isn't trying to attack you any more than it was before. You've just changed your relationship. And this isn't to blame you for becoming overwhelmed. The world is full of things that are intense in many ways, and you shouldn't feel weak. However, the next time you feel overwhelmed, if it's safe to do so, I want you to feel a burst of pleasure and to lean in slightly, just slightly, to that feeling, to experience it for longer than you would normally choose to feel as if that power for a moment isn't just hurting you, isn't just being an obstacle to you, but becomes a part of you, that maybe you become a part of this chaotic urge, this chaotic power, this movement that you did not choose. You can become a part of the power, and even if that means no longer understanding what is happening, you can just be that rushing wave for a moment. You can feel power and pleasure as you become the chaos, as you become the freedom of not knowing. The thing about freedom is it's never absolute. It would be meaningless. Total freedom is like a wild fire. It's just doing and doing and doing, and eventually we have to make choices. We have to challenge ourselves to things we cannot control. But in that moment of overwhelm, you can feel like you are flying, and I want you to accept that power, that pleasure, that freedom as a part of you, not a whole of you, but a powerful and important part. Now, when you hear the sound of my bell, you can let yourself return to a fully wakeful, energized state, ready to do whatever it is you need to do next. Thank you so much for listening. I've been Quicksilvan, and I hope you'll come again soon.